right, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy 2nd of September. Hope you guys are having a great morning. So, for my all access group, and actually for Chord Academy as well, I'm going to send you guys the Shapes course. I already have it in the all access group, but to my Chord Academy members, as soon as we're done with this lesson, I will also put the Shapes course in there. And for our YouTube channel, inside the chat right now is the link that I will also put inside the membership area, but it's the whole course. So make sure you click on that. The title of the folder is Memphis YouTube Charts. So, and Bill, check the master folder for all access today's date, and it says Shapes course in there. So we're going to go through, this is where I say don't get frustrated with all keys. And I told you guys in the email, don't be scared. We're going to take some of these shapes and go through all keys, and I'm going to make sure that you feel comfortable with all this. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull up a blues, not a blues, it's a all keys track. Where is it? Oh, you know what? This is not the right one. It's supposed to have all keys on this track. Let me pull up this other. I don't want to get anything messed up. I tell you what, I don't want to mess what we already have up. So let me do this. Let me just add an audio track. 1 second, everyone. Insert audio track, and let me pull in something. Downloads, where is it? Let me go to this PC, A drive, downloads, no. This PC, C drive, banana box, autosave. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's in here. 5-finger all keys. Maybe this is it. All right, let's try this. 2 and 3. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is a little warm up. We're going to get the 5-finger pattern going. All right, now let me stop this really quickly and check on everybody. And remember that all you have to do is click on, so I'm in Memphis Charts right now. This is our YouTube folder for our all access group. I'm sorry, for our membership area. And I want you to click on that link in the chat. And then our all access group, it's already in the all access folder in Google Drive. All right, let me pull this up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just start with shape. We could start with shape 1, but I think our shortcut that we're going to do is we're going to go down to the first page of the shapes course and go to measure 9. It's the A blues scale. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is the volume. Oh, the volume is a little bit low. I think we should be good now. Everybody check that, make sure we're good. All right, let's turn on the track. And what I want you to do is we're going to play in our left hand, we're going to play a C9 voicing. We're in the key of C at first. And I want you to start associating just like we do, 3 half steps down from whatever key you're in, and you play the first 4 notes of that blues scale. And so let me demonstrate that, and I want you guys to continue to interact in the chat as we do this. So the first key, we're in the key of C, so think 3 half steps down, A blues scale. Okay, we're going to stay here for a minute. Now it's going to go up a half step. Now we're going to be in D flat, so here are your notes. So I went 3 half steps down from D flat, so start to think B flat minor. Now for D major, we're going to think 3 half steps down, so you're doing a B first 4 notes of the B blues scale, all white notes. I'm going to say hello in the chat in just a minute. Now, this will be fun because you go up to E flat and we're at C, which you guys know and love. C major is really easy. We're going to go up to E, and now you're at C sharp. And a lot of you are not going to get this right away, but it's through repetition and really isolating certain keys. It'll start to come together, I promise. Okay, now we're going to go to F, and we think D minor. Now this should feel familiar because we do a lot of training in F as well. All white notes except that A flat. And I could go down to this F13 for that. Now watch this. For F sharp, we're going to do the E flat. 3 half steps down, we got E flat minor, first 4 notes. Alright, so for G, think 3 half steps down, it's E minor. Only 1 black note, you have the other white notes. Watch what happens for A flat. F blues scale, which you guys already know and love, but just doing the first 4 notes. A flat, now we're going up to A. And we think 3 half steps down, it's F sharp. Now we're going up to B flat. This should feel pretty good. G minor in the right hand. So I went 3 half steps down from B flat. Now we're going to go up to B, the last key. And I think 3 half steps down, you're at G sharp minor. And back home at C. Alright, let me stop that for just a second and let me check on you guys and say hello on the chat on this Monday morning. Alright, so good to see you, Vicky. First on, Bill. Bill's been on it lately. Last few days I've been doing all these extra lessons. Bill's been right there. Good to see you, Rick. Rick's not at the gym yet. Good, but good to see you. Let's see who else. George, good to see you, George. Awesome. Vance is here this morning. Vicky, Doug, good to see you, Doug. Doug is a member. Vance is a member of the YouTube channel. Okay, so since we have 12 people watching, make sure you understand is inside the chat here, you have the YouTube members are getting, I put this in Memphis folder. There's a Memphis YouTube folder inside the membership area. Click on that. And I put the shapes course in there for you guys. This actual one we're using right here. And for my all access members, make sure you look at the master folder of all the weeks that we do for the all access group. It's labeled today's date and it says shapes and maybe all keys training or something, but it's very easy to get there. The reason I'm not posting the link in here is because I don't want people to be confused if you're a YouTube member, and I want to make sure that you guys get those links separate. They're separate areas. Okay, so yeah, it's awesome to see you guys. All right, now who's feeling okay so far? I know we're doing some all keys training, but I promise you it's going to pay off. All right, what does Vicky say? I was actually named, he was named after Queen Victoria. Awesome. All right, well, Rick is the Gandalf of iMusicAcademy. He knows. Okay, so let me turn on this track again, and what I'm going to do now is we're going to do this, Rick. We're going to go, so we just did all keys on 3 half steps down, right? Right from the shapes course. Let me just pull this up again just so you guys know what we're looking at. And I don't think we're on the same, I want to make sure we're on the same okay, I was looking at a different view, so I had the wrong window up, so you couldn't see what we were working on. Hopefully I've got it now. Let me just check. Okay. All right, so here's the shapes course. Remember that you have all these ways to turn around the shape. You can do the Oscar Peterson thing. You can do where we were is measure 9. Start to visualize whenever you're in the key of C, you know you can go down 3 half steps and use that blues scale. Okay, everybody good on that? Even on the first page, there are a ton of ways to turn that around. And it's actually 2 pages for just the first example. It's just these 5 notes, but it's how you use them. The second thing that you can do for some fun all keys training is the second idea in the course. It's simply the 5-note blues scale with your scale fingerings, and you want to feel good even as a beginner. Go up in half steps or start to go up in half steps, right? Because it doesn't matter what key somebody calls. As a blues or a jazz player, you could say, all right, they say, we're in the key of G. Okay, well, there's my 5-note G blues scale. And then also, I remember Bob said that whatever key we're in, we could go down 3 half steps and play a minor blues scale. So there you go right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take it to the next level here. I'm scrolling down. Now this right here, even the next example in the shapes course, remember what I said about whatever key you're in. Like we're in the key of C, put your middle finger there, and it naturally has you hovering over the minor 3rd, the flat 7, your thumb over the 5th. So I can actually play a whole blues. All the notes are going to work. Okay, so but we're not going to even do that right now. We're going to keep going down, and remember that this is a nice little connection. That look at the very next example. It combines 2 really, really important things of the blues. If I just told you that whatever key you're in, you go down 3 half steps, this idea on the next shape thing is this. So first 4 notes, and then it goes. Actually, let's see. It actually does that. But what I want to focus on right now is this idea of just this part of it, right? And going back to this idea of the triad, whatever key you're in, play the triad and put your middle finger and go 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, 1 gets you the minor 3rd to major 3rd sound. So let's say we go through this all keys idea with 2 things in mind. The first thing is that you can go down 3 half steps and play your A blues scale, and then you can also play your triad of whatever key you're in and do the minor 3rd to major 3rd. And I want my YouTube members, I want you to click on the link. If I need to make sure Doug is invited to that Memphis YouTube link inside the membership area. And the same thing for my all access members. If you want to grab that thing right away, then that's good as well. All right, let me turn on the track and then let's just practice together. Here we go. Do not be afraid of this, everyone. Promise, it's going to get easy. So we have this. See what I'm doing? I'm playing a C9, 3-note voicing. And I can give you that A blues scale. Okay, now we're going to go up a half step. Now remember, 3 half steps down is B flat minor. So D flat triad, right? Now we're going up to D. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my D triad. 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Now watch this B minor. Now this is going to feel really good right here. You're going to go C blues scale, which is 3 half steps down from our key E flat. Now watch this. Here's my triad. Now I'm going up to E. Watch this. E triad. Here's my triad. 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. And I'm 3 half steps down from the E. Now I'm going to go down to F. I'm going to go back down to this voicing right here for F, F13. And I'm going to play my F triad. 3 half steps down from F is D minor. Now I'm going to F sharp. And here's my triad. And 3 half steps down is E flat minor. Now G, there's my triad. And 3 half steps down is E minor. Now we're going up to A flat. So A flat, here's my triad. You can also do 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2. And F minor. Now I'm going to A. So here's my A triad. Down 3 half steps. Now we're going to B flat. Here we go. Here's my triad. 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Down 3 half steps. Now we're going to B. Here we go. 3 half steps down from B is G sharp. And there's my B triad. Back at home, C. Everybody say hey to Dad. T-Man is in the house. All right, let me stop this really quickly. We're gonna spend the last. So we just did 2 really awesome all keys trainings, and we're gonna end with something that's very comfortable for us. We're gonna do our C blues, C jazz blues, and we're gonna play the yard work blues. And you guys have the charts to that. And inside the Memphis folder are the 2 different versions. There's a jazz version and a shuffle version of the yard work blues. So we're going to end with something that's comfortable. And remember that the yard work blues, the yard work blues starts going to do some yard work, minor third to major third, right? And then it does the A blues lick, okay? So you guys have that. All of those charts are inside the membership area of YouTube. Here we go. 1, 2, going to do some yard work. Okay, Now, even though we are going back to the C blues, I want to go through a little bit more of the course that is in the YouTube membership and the all access. Remember, there is this, right? What a great thing to practice in different keys. That's such a great lick. And you can put your blues and your jazz together. There are triads that we talk about. And just because I'm giving you a lot of options here in the shapes course, remember that it's not so that you'll do all of them. It's just pick one or two. If you look at this next one, we've already done this. What a great thing to practice. Go through your keys, right? All right, the next thing is this little Oscar Peterson. Look how easy this little Oscar Peterson idea is. Let me turn on the track and show you this one. 2. It's just going up to the 4th note of the key. 2 and 3. And you can stay there. 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now let me keep going down. Let's find another one. Oh, you guys love this right here. Right? Let's do that one again. So you can go. That's such a great idea from the shapes course. Let's keep going down here, and I love this one right here. The C6 lick. Put that as a part of your playing. Play it in different octaves right there. Right? That's a great one. And oh, you guys love this one right here. Let's turn on the track and show you how this works. Now, how do you get to this right here? C7 chord, go index finger goes up a whole step. And it doesn't matter whatever dominant chord you play, index finger goes up a whole step, and there you go. We are going to 8:36 or 7 today. We're going to start saying goodbye at 8:35. But in the meantime, let's stay active in the chat and go through some of these patterns. You had this. I can. Okay, now, how fun are any of these ideas, right? Turning on the track and just going for it. Let me, looks like I'm behind. Let me catch up with you guys. Anybody having fun here with these patterns? All right, let me stop this and show you a few more, and then we'll wrap it up. So I want your practice to consist of a couple of things, like pushing yourself when it comes to like different keys. Maybe it's this example right here where you go, okay, C, and I go da 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 boom, and then I go up 1/2 step and say, all right, I'm gonna give D flat a try and spend a little time. I don't expect everybody to get it right away, go back to C, and then maybe go down to B, and have that as a goal to at least start working on something like that. The other thing that's really important is to start identifying different keys with the 3 half steps down approach. So this idea of Rick, when you're playing a C blues, you know that you can think A minor. So if you shift it to F blues, and same thing George, when you're playing F blues, instead of just playing the F blues scale, you can go down 3 half steps and play the D minor scale. And what's really nice about that is knowing this idea is it's giving you the minor third of whatever key you're in, and then you have the release of that by going to the triad of F. So let me demonstrate that again. Okay, very good. Enough silliness there. And then you have things like this. That's a fun little shape that you can play in all keys as well. That's also in there. And I'm curious to know which pattern you guys focus on. Like, you guys have the course. This is for my YouTube members, my Chord Academy, and for my All Access. The Shapes course is in there for any of you who are coming in here late. The link is in the chat right now for YouTube, but it's in your membership folder. It's Memphis folder, Memphis YouTube channel. My All Access is titled that. It's inside the master folder of our All Access group. Find one pattern in there. If you want to watch the training, of course, you just click the icons of these. If you want to get back to the top to see which exercise, there's the index right there. So it could be example 1. It could be the shape 1, where you're just practicing this, turning it around all those different ways, the Oscar Peterson, all those kinds of things. But find something and let me know what you're working with, what you like to practice when it comes to things like the shape course. All right, it's 8:32. Let's play a little bit more music, and I'll probably incorporate Yard Work Blues in this now. And that's another one of our tunes that we've been working with lately. So let's go ahead and turn on the track and do a little bit of Yard Work Blues. And again, if you're enjoying this, let me know by liking this video and saying hello if you're brave and want to say hello in the chat as well. Here, 1, 2, This reminds me, I have 2 more charts that I still have to write out, and I had to remember the one from yesterday where we did, or a couple weeks ago where we did. Pentatonic, and then Vance's Blues. Oh, hey, I know, since Rick is here, Rick, do not sign off until I ask you this question. So I was playing Vance's Blues yesterday on an extra stream, and I did this part where we go. I did this. Let's see. Is that too much? So Let's try it in real time. You can tell me. So it's Vance's Blues, but with a slight tweak. Maybe I can do it right. I didn't do that right. Pivot. I'll try it again. I'm not doing it right. It's that's it. I don't know. I really like it. I don't want it to be impossible, but I don't think I have a copy of Vance's Blues. Oh, so Vance is here. So Vance, you think it works? So that's a Vance-ism, actually, since I mentioned on the stream that that you had sent something to me based on what I had done, and you had a little extra trill in it, so I decided to do that. So there it is. So you want to keep that in? Yeah, so I have 2 etudes that I have to write out. And then I want to leave you guys with this. I know we're over time, but let me at least play one more tune. One of my favorite tunes that I've done is, all right, Rick. I like that. Vance makes the call, but Rick kind of has the overall say because Rick is wise. He's the Gandalf of iMusicAcademy. So we're going to keep that in there then. And then the next thing is this, the Blues on the Move. This is probably one of my favorite C blues tunes because it just moves. It has a good feeling. This one is written out, and it's in your folders, okay? Wait, that's not it. Hold on. Let me get it. Oh, here we go. I got it. 2. And 2 and 3 and bo da da bo da 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 da. All right, guys, what a fun lesson. You guys make everything so much awesomer. That's a made-up word today. All right, Doug, I'm glad that you like the tunes, and please check. So for my members of the YouTube channel, please look at Memphis Blues, okay? I put the link up here. Here it is again, right here. You guys, most of you already have access to it if you're a member. So do that. And if you're not a member, consider you can join the lowest tier right now. Just hit join and really think about joining us. It's a coffee a month right now. So there are different tiers you can get, and Doug and Vance are at the elite tier, but you can start off at the most basic one if you want. To my all access members, I put this shapes course as well as all of these charts. I also put the shapes course in the YouTube channel as well. All right. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you would, say goodbye to everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. So, Vicky, good to see you. Bill, Rick, Vicky, George, Hugh, I missed you in the middle there. Good to see Hugh. The bookends of iMusicAcademy, always on, beginning, middle, and end. Vance, Doug, good to see you. George was sneaking in there. Dad is sneaking in. Jeffrey, the most consistent man at iMusicAcademy, was in there. You guys are amazing. And a shout out to Tony, who signed up to the membership yesterday. So we have maybe 13 now. Awesome. George, so glad that you like it. Enjoy your George. Since you're a member of the Chord Academy, make sure you probably already have the Shapes course. But I'm going to make sure I add that into, I want our Chord Academy to have the Shapes course as well, and some of these charts as well. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. What a fun class. Have a great day.